Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Rafinha has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, with his pace and skill set, Peter, I think he'll be looking to hit the byline or cut inside and get a shot away at every opportunity.
Vinicius Junior is on. He's had a hit! That's another chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. Back into the middle. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Al-Nassr with the corner, there first. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Belletti. Lobbed in behind, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Goalkeeper's ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is a great pick out. Well, there's the clearance. Well, quality clearly deserved. It's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
Speculative strike.
1 minute added time.
Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Erling Haaland.
And the action is back on the way.
Al-Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And the shot!
Messi.
And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Mohamed Salah. Number 5, Ribery.
Al-Nassr have got it back and they'll have another go. And now they can clear their lines. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Corner then. Al-Nassr have their second corner now. Rafinha! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Al-Nassr still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And that has put paid to that. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe.
72,306.
Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Casillas with the clearance. That's a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
There could be trouble. Great hit! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equalizer!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Now it's Martinez. Always onto this. Davids makes the interception. Casillas is there to clear. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez clears. Ribery. Kimmich looking to get on the end of this.
Mohamed Salah really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Van Nistelrooy, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckham. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mateus. He's got away. Now the finish! This time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Torres. And Torres!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Torres. Al-Nassr still without a single shot on target. Wirtz. Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can clear their lines. Wirtz. Rafinha. And here's Torres. Danger averted for now. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, played right into his path. Wirtz. Guardiol. And the cup chance for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Chips it through. That is good alertness. And it's Fernando Torres. Played back in.
1 minute added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Van Nistelrooy, great hit! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
The attendance for this match
Messi
was
gets a foot in here.
71,550.
Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Van Nistelrooy, there's the hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 66 minutes is...
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Looking for the runner. He could be in here. Well, he was clear. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Fernando Torres. Threads one in. Always onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That looks a good ball through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Al-Nassr can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're back on the ball again. Baresi gets it away into the last 5 minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernando Torres, and the shot! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can... There's the shot! Oh, he's decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini cuts it out. Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Al-Nassr leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Belletti gets it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that.
Porto clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Beckham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Maldini. Now Di Marco. And it's Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Lobbed in behind. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He could be in here. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And here's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Haaland. A searching ball that into space. Tonali. That's good vision. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely weighted ball. Has a go! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al-Nassr in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al-Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, great shot! Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Beckenbauer clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Porto can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Time and again they are repelled. Great hit! And again! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And he was quick to react. And that's not going to reach. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al-Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that pass, and he'll shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side yet able to find the net. He's in a good position here. Has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, delightful ball. Messi. Well read, nice interception. That's really well cleared. He could be in here. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al-Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha!
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Rafinha. Number 9, Jamal.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Perez.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckham.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Al-Nassr can, of course, make a change, but could be dead. Van Nistelrooy! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Al-Nassr have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Can he finish? And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help.
Just the goal. Decent hit! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Al-Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time and again they are repelled. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked and a shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Van Nistelrooy.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal.
Can he finish? They've scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a...
And Messi! Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids! Oh, that is very close.
Davids brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he welcomes it in. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has been slung wide. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found a way past. Haaland! Deftly away.
Al-Nassr merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's on his... Haaland! This time, surely! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Al-Nassr go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And that has been cleared.
Al-Nassr certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Al-Nassr close now to seeing this one through to the end. Perez tries a shot. They've done it. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Al-Nassr could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that could set him on. Haaland! And that is the last effort of the game. Al-Nassr can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly.